Hey y'all, hey, I'm about to show you a super easy way to DIY your hair for a cutesy little ombre effect. I use Texture and Tones, that's Clairol Texture and Tones and Honey Blonde. My hair is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ponytails. The next thing I did was like fluff my ponytails out a little bit because I was rocking a wash and go previously. So I wanted to kind of elongate my curls so the color would get on every strand. Next, after I mixed the color, I started applying it to the ends of my hair. One thing you want to figure out before you start is how high you want your ombre to go. The first time I did my hair, I used the ponytail holders to show how high I wanted my ombre to go, but that was too much work. So here I am just eyeballing it now. So I'm coating every strand, making sure the hair color gets on everything, and I'm smoothing and I'm smoothing, and I'm going to be smoothing some more. In the bottom part of my hair, I want it to be a little bit more blonde, so that's why we're going to start at the bottom first. And I kind of went halfway up, and right now you don't have to worry about the line, to have that fading ombre effect. We're going to fix that the next time around. So just make sure you apply your hair color very well. And after you're satisfied with that section, you move on to the next section. I have a little OCD about my hair. I do my front sections first and then my back. It doesn't matter what order you did it in. Also, it doesn't matter what order you want to do it in. I kind of also did the front because I wanted to make sure it was a little bit more blonder in the front. So I started with the front. And also check to make sure where you're applying the hair color is even on both sides. You don't want it to look a little bit off. Now, this is the second time around. I've already applied the color on the rest of the sections. This is the next go round, so I'm going up a little bit higher, and this is kind of where you want your ombre to start. So wherever you choose, that's where you want to put your hair color. And once again, we're going to make sure our hair is saturated with the hair color, and we're going to smooth, and we're going to smooth. And we're going to smooth some more. We're going to scrunch a little bit to make sure it gets in. And then notice how I'm back combing without a comb. I'm kind of pushing the hair in the opposite direction. And that's because we don't want a harsh line for where our ombre starts. We really want it to look like it's fading in. So doing that little back brushing motion at the spot where you want your ombre to stop, that's going to give you the ombre effect. And also because we applied our color at the bottom half, that's going to be a totally different color. It's going to be a little bit lighter than the color that you're applying now. And if you wanted to go even further up on your hair, you can do that as well. This is just where I chose to do it. So after I apply that to all the sections again, I put a plastic bag on my head. You can do a cap, whatever you choose, and I let it sit for about an hour. And I was constantly checking it, to make sure the color was actually changing. And when it got to the color that I desired, that's when I rinsed my hair. And this is what I came out with. I absolutely love it. I was rocking a wash and go, so I went ahead and did my hair. It did not dry, so I had to diffuse it, but this was the final product of my DIY ombre. Super easy peasy.